What's good, Canes fans? It's your boy, the Holsum, Holloway, representing the U family. I'm back again to give you the best content on YouTube when it comes to this U. You know, dog. To be honest with y'all, this is one of those uploads to where I just gotta speak from the heart. Um, I happen to be here on YouTube a lot, man, and it's just been a blessing to have you all support me the way that you do. But there are some things that I want to just go ahead and get off my chest about this U. I know for a fact that the University of Miami's program is on life support right now. I know that there's fandom that we don't want to accept that. We don't want to admit that. But after going 7-6, and in all likelihood, depending on whichever Miami Hurricane team shows up, could go from 7-6 to 6-7 with the second most talented team in our conference. For 3 years straight, we have had the second best recruiting class to either the national champion or the national champion runner-up, Clemson Tigers, in our own conference. And in that exact same time span, made it to our conference championship one time. And when we did, got blown off the field. Canes family, it is getting to a point to where our program is going to render irrelevance. Nationally, it's already starting to dwindle. And I understand no matter what we say, man, there's going to be people who say this U carries weight. This U does this U does that. And trust me, I'm with you 100. I want that to be true. But our U is falling. It is. I don't know who all will hear this audio. I don't know who all will watch this video. But as a Miami Hurricanes YouTuber, as a Miami Hurricanes fanatic, as someone who is related to alumni of not only track and field, not only basketball, but the business program at the University of Miami, the communications program at the University of Miami, the law school at the University of Miami, and the medical school at the University of Miami. The family ties for me are strong. When I stand in front of this camera and speak, it's coming from inside of me. It's coming from in my blood because I want to see this U on top. I don't know the board of trustees. I don't pretend to know them. But if you do come across this video, just please take our program serious. You have done some good things. Whether people want to admit it or not, even Blake James has done some good things. But when has just good been good enough at the U when it comes to anything? We pride ourselves on being a small private institution filled with some of the best minds on the planet that can not only get into the institution, but can afford to stay at the institution and eventually achieve a degree from the institution. It's never been about being good at the University of Miami. It's about being number one. It's about being great. It's about being the U. And when you are that U, when you wear that on your chest, when you wear that ibis, when you wear the red and black hurricane flag, old school style, when you walk around with a 47 jersey, with a 13 jersey, with a 76 jersey, a 52 jersey, when you talk about the greats that have come through our halls at the University of Miami, whether it be on the football field, whether it be on the baseball field, whether it be the hardworking men and women in our basketball programs, whether it's golf, whether it's tennis, whether it's the comm school, whether it's the business school, whether it's the law school, we want to be the best. This is passion. This is love. This This is the U. It's a family. We are together. Get it right. I don't know if Manny Diaz is the right hire. At the time when you all hired Mark Richt, it was the right hire. I don't care what anyone says. At the time, everyone was super excited. And look what he did with the program. 9-4, 10-3, moving in a direction, upward trajectory that gave all of us the wherewithal to run our mouth. And where are you proud? Because we were building again. But when is it gonna get to a point where the people who make the decisions, the people who lift the weights, the players who go out on all of our fields, when are we going to make hires across the board to where we can put our small private institution filled with some of the greatest minds on this planet? When are we going to put the people in charge of those young people, of those young men, of those young women, to be the best at what they do? And I mean the best coaches that we can. If at the end of the day it's about the almighty dollar, trust me, the amount of money that will come to this institution if you get national champions, if you get conference champions in baseball, in soccer, in football, in basketball. Invest in your programs. I understand the medical school is what's building the program right now. I understand it at the school. I get it. But all of that money that you all have right now, when you walk through that medical school, it was built on the backs of the Miami Hurricane football players over the last 30 years. Reinvest back into that. And I promise you, enrollment will go up. I promise you, your investments will come back 10 times fold. Reinvest in the right program. Reinvest in the right position coaches. Reinvest in the right hire at head coach at all of your major sports. And I promise you, Board of Trustees, I promise you, alumni, I promise you, alumnus, our U will be back on the top of where it should be. This has been the host with Holloway, representing the U family. Don't forget to tell your lovers and your haters that you do love them and that there's nothing that they can do about it always being about this U.